Okay, YouTube, so today I'm going to be going back to a game that we've done in the past, and I've actually done a video for this specific topic before. But it's something I still get a lot of questions on, far and away more than any other video or topic or anything that I've ever done. And so this is Brutality 101 for Batman Arkham Knight. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be earning this trophy over share play for one of my subscribers. But as I do this, I want to explain a couple things about the trophy that will make getting it much easier for players out there, so you don't have to come to me and ask me to get it over share play. I've actually known about this for a very long time, but it's difficult to make a video about it because I've already got the trophy on all of my profiles. That's why I'm going to do the video today while I'm getting the trophy on share play for somebody. This is an older game, and unfortunately, just because of the way YouTube works, this is not likely to get a whole lot of traction, so a lot of people probably won't see this. But I do have some very good tips on how to get this trophy that I've never seen anywhere else, and I haven't made a video for all these years because I didn't think it'd get views, and I still don't, but I'm just going to make the video and we'll see where it goes. So there are two specific tips that I have for you that will make getting this trophy a lot easier, and the trophy is for getting a 15-hit variation during a fight. But the way I do this, you don't actually have to get a 15-hit variation. I'm going to show you how to get this with only an 8-hit variation. The first requirement for getting this with only an 8-hit variation is that it has to be done in one of the challenge maps. It can't be done in the main game. If you do it in the main game, you have to get the actual 15-hit variation. The second thing that you have to do is you want to choose a map that gives you the dual play. So you want to choose a map that lets you have two characters, Batman and Nightwing, Batman and Robin, Nightwing and Robin. I'm going to use the map Gotham Knights. This is my favorite map for doing this because it has Batman and Nightwing, and the thugs are generally pretty wimpy. There's a couple of shields in there that you can take care of with the shield break ability, weapon break, disarm and destroy, I think it's called, and one brute, and everybody else is just regular guys that are just there for cannon fodder. So by doing one of these dual play maps, you have two characters, and because you have two characters, that means you have more moves that you can do. Nightwing has specific moves that Batman can't do, and also the team takedown, where you switch between characters, counts as an additional move towards this combo. Now, the trick to reducing the requirement from a 15 variation down to an 8 variation is in gadgets. If you're a fan of the Arkham series and you've played the older games Arkham City and Arkham Origins, if you're familiar with the challenges in those games, you might realize that gadgets are counted separately from your normal combo moves in your variation. Your normal combo moves for your variation bonus, it's just how many different variations you got into a single combo, but the gadgets, they're counted separately, and it's just if you use the gadget at any time during the fight, it counts that. Well, in Arkham Knight, it works the same way, and that includes getting this trophy. When you're in the challenge maps, all you have to do is use the gadgets. You don't have to string them into a combo. You just have to use them at some point during the challenge map, and that gadget is considered used for the rest of that map. So all you have to do is build up your gadget variation bonus and then your combo variation, and the two variations have to add up to 15. But the gadget variation is very easy to build because it doesn't have to be done in a combo. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm getting this trophy for this subscriber, I'm going to intentionally be messing up my combo at the beginning as I go through the gadgets. And after I've used my gadgets, I'm going to intentionally break my combo to show that after I've used those gadgets, I don't have to get 15 different variations. I only have to get a variation of 8 before the trophy unlocks. So you can see here early on I'm having a little bit of trouble because there's a little bit of lag in share play, and that's fine, that doesn't matter because the first of this fight I want to mess it up anyways. So I just used my Batarang there, and then there's the ice grenades, and I also used the explosive gel. I've used the Batclaw. There, I use it again just to make sure. And there's the shock REC device. So I've used all of Batman's gadgets. I'm going to switch over to Nightwing here. And now Nightwing has two unique gadgets. He has his Escrima stick, which is a separate gadget. And then he also has his shock attack, where he pounds the ground with the Escrima stick and stuns any enemies. Okay, so now I'm going to intentionally get hit. Now I've got those 7 different moves locked in, so now I'm going to start the actual combo, and you're going to see that I'm going to unlock the trophy when I only get to 8. Okay, so there's a counter. There's a regular strike. That's a combo takedown. There's the team takedown. There's a special combo disarm and destroy. This little breakout move doesn't count as anything in specific. There's the aerial redirect. I'm pretty sure that counts as a move when you actually redirect over an enemy. Then I've got my group shock attack. And here's my group attack. And that's it. That's 8 attacks, and you can see that the trophy popped. It blocks the name because I'm playing over share play. But I got the trophy there after only 8 attacks, only 8 variations, and now I can just show off for a minute. Now you have to do the gadgets first, because basically it's going to add your gadget variation onto your combo variation. So if you try and do the combo first, that doesn't last into the gadgets. So when you do your gadgets, you'll only get up to 7. Have to do the gadgets first and then the combo, then it'll add the 7 gadgets onto your combo. And I just want to point out here at the end that you can see the variation here is only 9. The gadget variation is 7. So you can see I didn't even get a 15 variation. I got 2 different variations that added up to 15. Just going to set this guy's invert back. He had his invert set the wrong way. Of course, the way I like it is the right way, so I'll just fix that for him. And there you go. That is how to get Brutality 101 with only an 8 variation combo. Now, you don't have to do this with Nightwing. You could actually do it with Robin. And I think if you did it with Batman and Robin, you could actually even get it a little bit better, because I think Robin has more variation or more gadgets than Nightwing. He's got his shield bash. He's got that snap flash. And I think that his grapple is a different grapple than Batman's, because he has the zip kick grapple. And also his shurikens might count as a different one as well, as a different move than the Batarang, because I think they're called shurikens as opposed to batarangs. But I'm honestly not sure if it would count those separately or not. You'd have to try it. I prefer to do it with Nightwing just because I find this map to be a little bit easier. The maps with Batman and Robin tend to have more variation in the thug types, so I find those to be a little bit harder to do. Robin also, his moves are a little bit more awkward than Nightwing's, so I prefer doing it here. But if you want to play with Robin to try and get that variation requirement down even further, you might be able to get it as low as maybe 7 or even 6. So you might be able to actually get Brutality 101 with only a 6 variation. There are a couple other things to keep in mind. You can do environmental takedowns. That counts as one on your variation. Just things that I didn't do. Other things that count towards your variation are the different combo gadget skills. So, of course, you have to have unlocked those first. But instead of just tapping the L2 button, you hold the L2 button to throw a combo Batarang when you've got your combo meter built up. And that counts as a separate move. It doesn't count as a separate gadget, so you can't do that and then break your combo and have it still count. But it does count as a separate move if you're having trouble thinking of different moves to do to get up that 8 variation that you still need. You can still use all the 5 different combo gadgets for Batman as various different moves. One that's really good is if you do the aerial juggle. That actually counts as 2 moves. So the easiest way, you can start with a Batclaw and pull them towards you, and then follow up with the cape stun, and that, if you've got the moves unlocked, that'll do shortcut to the super cape stun, which counts as a move, and then you push attack, and that will do a juggle, which counts as a second move. So that one move will give you two different moves that you generally wouldn't get. Okay, last thing. So if you've tried all this and you're still struggling to get this trophy and you would like me to get it through SharePlay, I used to offer to get this trophy for my subscribers through SharePlay, but I got just overloaded with requests. I did this trophy hundreds, possibly over 1,000 times, and it got to the point where I just had to turn off my notifications because I was getting constant notifications. But if you would like me to do this for you on SharePlay, I will do it if I've got a new video series that I'm trying to promote, that I'm trying to get some views, and it's a really great series. It's on Shadow of Mordor, and it's the story of Shadow of Mordor. This is not just me playing through the game. This is a little bit more than that. It's actually edited into a TV series, so it's like episodes. And I think they're really good. I think they're worth watching. But if you'd like me to do this trophy for you, of course it's on the honor system. I don't have any way to force you to watch those videos. But if you will promise me that you'll go and watch at least one video in my series, comment on that video, tell me if you like it, tell me if you think it needs improvement. Just let me know what you think. Check out that series and let me know, and I will SharePlay to get this trophy for you, assuming, of course, that your internet is good enough for SharePlay. I've got this all timed out so that we're going to get one episode a week, every week, until Shadow of War comes out. I'm releasing the episodes on Thursday afternoons. It may be 1 week off just because I haven't entirely decided how I'm going to break up the DLC, if I'm going to do them in 1 or 2 episodes, but it will be close to coinciding with the release date for Shadow of War. And I'll put some links in the end cards here in the video so that you can check those videos out if you'd like. I really think they're pretty good, so hopefully you'll like them. Okay, so I hope this video helps a couple people. I hope it gets a few views, because this is stuff people need to know, and just nobody knows about this. The game's 2 years old, so we'll see how relevant it becomes. But I suppose it can't hurt to have the video out there. Thanks for watching. I hope the video was helpful, and I don't need to give you the spiel. If you're going to sub, you're going to sub. So, peace.